morning, traders. Welcome to the TMT Stock Market Strategy video for Friday, October 21st. Well, we continue to get markets moving up and down within its daily range. Nothing going on. We have not breaking out of this range. Honestly, guys, it's been 4 months of consolidation, break up, consolidation, break back down again, consolidation. We really have done nothing. We've been in a 5-point, 6-point range pretty much since the beginning of July after the Brexit vote. So markets are apparently waiting for what's going on with the elections. But there's a lot of moving parts that I want to show you guys, and I do think that we're on a cusp of a major move. And I think the bigger move is going to be to the downside. You might get that pop up, but I think that pop will eventually drop. And I think the big culprit is going to be the dollar. And I'm going to show this to you right now. I want to get right to it. The dollar, here's a weekly chart of the UUP ETF. This is the dollar ETF. And what does this have here? A huge bull flag. I mean, you could define the flagpole. You could define the flag itself. And we have a little bit more movement up to the upside, which that coincides nicely with the daily pivot. And I'm going to show that to you in a daily chart of 2560. Now, if we break out of this bull flag and we hold, we need 2 weeks to hold above this trend line, and we're on the cusp of a major move in the UUP. What's that going to do is going to create havoc for the commodity sector and, of course, and eventually equities. Okay, so let me show you what the dollar is doing. Here's the daily dollar. We have a very small bull flag out of that breakout of that symmetrical triangle, which you guys all know about already. We broke out of this bull flag. So the next step is going to be this area here of 2560. That coincides nicely with the weekly uptrend line of the bull flag on the weekly chart. We take that out, guys, and we consolidate like we're doing here. If you notice, we've consolidated this main swing high that we took out, and we kind of went sideways for the last 4 or 5 days. That's confirmation that the breakout is now holding. Okay, we take that out, we do the same. We're on a cusp of a very big dynamic move in the dollar, and that's going to again put havoc on gold, crude oil, all the soft grains, the commodities, all the metals. So you have to really be careful, and of course equities as well. Now, what am I looking for in gold here? We held this little area here, that 50% retracement in GDX. I think that will probably pop one more time, giving us a back test of this area, and then I think we're going to get a real scary sell-off, probably back down to this area here, and that's going to be the area when to buy. This pivot area, I don't believe this pivot low is really where now the gold is going to retrace and start to make new highs. I don't believe it. Usually that's what gold does. Gold gets everybody one-sided. Oh, we're back on track, making new highs. We're on a cusp of making new highs. That's not the case here. I also want to show you this little line here. This is the lower lows and lower highs that we don't. This needs to get taken out as well. And honestly, we need to take out 2840 for me to get any excitement to the upside. I think this is going to be a dead cat bounce, and I think we're going to revert back to the downside. Same thing with GLD. You could see GLD actually did rather poorly than GDX yesterday, and I do believe that we'll probably rally to the 50-day moving average and then right up to this area or the 125. But I think eventually we're going to see a scary sell-off back down to 115, 116, 117 area. And that's where I'm going to be looking for a base building, something like this that we did for 5 or 6 days. And then we take out the base, and that's when we'll start looking to get long GLD. Spiders, a whole lot of nothing yet again. It's pretty amazing how, the powers of B continue to hold this market up. And you could see, in our trading model, we have huge cracks in the wall, basically held with band-aids, and we're ready to break down hard. But remember, the Fed can do what it wants because it can continue to print money and not have the money to invest. So they continue to keep putting money into the markets. They continue to be in debt. So it's something that we're going to need to pay attention to, guys. I do believe that the bigger move is going to be to the downside. First area is going to be 210. We got there close, but we really didn't get there. So 210 is going to be the area. Coincides nice with that 200-day moving average. And you can see here we're starting to move lower, or back again in our MACD and RSI. But clearly nothing going on here. Backing and filling. Market has absolutely no memory from day to day. 60-minute chart. I mean, this tells you everything what's going on. You could see clearly here. Gap up, gap down, gap up, gap down. And it's just doesn't make any sense to hold any positions right now. We have a very sloppy price action, and I think we just need to continue to wait. Daily transports, you can see the IYT bull flag into heavy support here. If we lose that, we'll probably take the 50 and then the 200. That'll give us more of a bullish case scenario. But if the transports start to get going to the upside, well, then you might have something here that we might challenge the highs. IWM daily, same thing, guys. We've gone nowhere for about 8 trading days. Once we broke out of this pennant formation, we're now just holding that 120 area. 120's got to hold, otherwise we'll flush easily to the 117. You can see the volume profiles here, real thin. So from here, it's like a magnet. We take that out, we go right to the 117, and that's going to coincide nicely with that 200-day moving average. Lastly is going to be the Qs. Qs have done nothing. We have Apple reporting on Monday. A lot of the other big tech giants are reporting as well. You know, we had Intel report. Netflix reported. Everybody was happy. They ran the market up. Intel didn't do so great. They sold the Intel down, but they never took the market down with it. So as you can see, it's absolutely one-sided. Don't get caught up in the euphoria and the propaganda that's going on right now. Focus on price action. Focus on your trade setups. If you don't see anything, don't trade. Give it some time. Remember, we're on a cusp of a very big move where the move will be very easy to make money between now and the end of the year. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great weekend as well.